Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Megan Miller,
And I'm Joe Smith.
and this is We'll Decide Wednesday. So, Joe, are you ready to spin the wheel?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. We definitely need some new topics. My mom gave us favorite childhood memory, so that's fun, but we're down. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 topics, so we need some.
I can think of a few, but I'll tell you after we're done.
Concerts!
Concerts, yes.
Woohoo! That'll be a fun one. I think you get to go first this time, Joe. So for those
All
of you
right.
who have joined us from the collective, feel free to type in the chat, or when Joe and I are done, you can share. This is sort of broad concerts. You could talk about your favorite, your least favorite, whatever you want about concerts you want to see, anything that fills the 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
All
And if you're
right.
watching on Facebook Live, sorry, Joe, if you're watching on Facebook Live, feel free to tell us as well, and we'll read them off for you.
Awesome. And so I'm going to be very broad here. So I guess I have to fill my time in for 2 hours. So let's go ahead and start. I'll start talking for 2 hours.
2 hours. What?
All right, I'll take about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to be very broad. I'm going to talk about concerts that I have seen that I really loved, concerts that I have been a part of, and then concerts I want to see. So let's talk about concerts that I have seen. I want to say my favorite concert back in high school was the Limp Bizkit, Korn, Blindside, and they had 30 Second to Mars. Like this is like their first album before they were known, and like it was a great concert. Now, when you think of 30 Seconds to Mars, you know that their music is amazing and their concerts are spot on. And most notably, the lead singer is Jared Leto, who has done the Joker in the Batman films.
That's what you know Jared Leto for?
Well, like he has also played in
Every girl knows him for that other show on MTV that I can't remember the name of, My So-Called Life.
Oh, no, I didn't even know that he was in that show.
Sorry, I'm cutting into your time.
No, it's fine. So, okay, so that's the concert I've seen that I absolutely love. It was amazing back in high school. The concert I want to see, I would really love to go to some of the EDM concerts just to experience it and just hear that, that beat drop, like boom, 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 boom. So I just want to experience that for once. But also, as a little side note, I have been part of a concert. So back in high school, middle school, I was part of band, and I played the alto saxophone. So I actually made district band for a couple years as an alto saxophone player, and that was such a cool experience. But yeah, so between seeing Limp Bizkit in concert, wanting to go to an EDM concert, and then being part of like a woodwind like instrument band concert, I want to say that has been such a broad range of musical taste and like experiences I have had. All right,
Yeah.
time's up.
Wow.
See how I tried to tie it up?
Yeah, that was good. I was not expecting the concert band situation, so that was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I was in marching band too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Too bad you didn't go to Ohio State. You could have played for the best damn band in the land.
Well, I stopped. I stopped in the 11th grade. Like 11th grade, I was like, I'm done. And then I focused on becoming a golf player as a senior.
Oh, okay. No time as the end of your career in high school to start a new sport.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? I mean, I knew I wasn't going to college to be in band, so
Yeah. Awesome. The wow, those who are watching on Facebook Live, feel free to tell us you're here and say hi. I don't see my mom. I guess she's not joining us tonight. I miss her. I'll have to message her and find out what happened. Um, she loves to talk about concerts. Leslie said all of my 2020 concerts got pushed to 2021, and those have all either been canceled or pushed again to 2022. Matchbox 20 was amazing at our amphitheater here. Oh yeah, that does sound amazing. Um, I'm just texting my mom real quick to see if she's
Dave
joining
Matthews Band.
us.
While you're doing that, Megan, can I tell mine?
Yes.
Okay. So I saw Limp Bizkit open for House of Pain. And that was when the song Jump Around was like the biggest, you know? Yep. You, Joe, we got to go to concert together. And it was at this little like dive bar called the Milk Bar in downtown Jacksonville, Florida, where if you did jump up, you probably could touch the ceiling.
I don't know. Could I at 5 feet tall?
Yeah, you probably could. It was like a big some building or something. And then I also wanted to say I was lead singer in a band. We did one open mic night and we wrote our own music. And I was in the band with another behavior analyst who
Oh, yeah?
I'm no longer associated with. But yeah, that's actually how we met.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know you've got a good voice, Crystal. Maybe
thank
you'll
you.
grace us with it sometime.
Well, that would probably take a little alcohol lubrication, but maybe.
All right, let me pull my timer up. I still haven't seen my mom say hi, so I guess she's not here, even though I texted her. All right. Okay, my timer is ready. So I'm just going to go down the line of the various concerts I've been to because that's the most fun for me. So my first concert was New Kids on the Block. I've seen them 3 times. Then I saw MC Hammer. I saw Criss Cross at our fair. We had a concert venue by our house called Blossom. So I saw the Cranberries. And they think they played with the Strokes. And I forget. No Doubt. And then I saw Pearl Jam. And then Weezer is the band I've seen the most. I'm sure that doesn't surprise anyone. I've seen them play in various states on cruises. I just bought tickets again to go to the Weezer Green Day whatever tour thing that was supposed to happen last year, but it didn't. So we got our tickets refunded, but they're coming to Miami. So I bought tickets to go to that in August. Nothing like an outdoor concert in Miami in August. That's going to be fun. But it'll be Weezer. So I skipped over. I can't remember if you guys have heard this story or not, but I had the pleasure, and by pleasure, I mean not. I had to go to a concert with my dad because my brother couldn't go and they were supposed to go together. And I saw ZZ Top, which most people would think that's amazing, but Ted Nugent opened for them. And I about wanted to just die because he's an awful human being. He said so many horrid things about women and liberals. And I was just like, I cannot. And I don't even think I had like a political affiliation at that point, but he was just so wretched. I just couldn't. So I didn't enjoy anything from ZZ Top because I was just so pissed off about Ted Nugent. I saw, who else? Oh, Ben Folds I've seen a few times. Love him. He played in Cleveland and it was amazing. He played in this like really amazing hall where the orchestra plays and he just loved the sound and the acoustics. I saw him at like a festival too with a bunch of other really great bands. And then I saw at our university at John Carroll, OAR played there before they were like big. So those are all the ones I've been to. I don't really have one I want to go to. Oh, NSYNC. I forgot. I saw NSYNC too, which was surprising because they came and played golf at a country club by our university. And my friend was like working there and they gave her tickets. So we were in the 5th row. None of us cared anything about them, but they put on a great show. It was really good. So, let's see. Leslie said, "Oh, hey, Mom, finally joining us. Thank you. I hope you heard me list off all of the concerts I've been to. I know you want to tell everyone one of your favorite concerts that you went to." Leslie also said, "U2 and Black Eyed Peas was really good. Whatever they did, they did the stadium tour. It was at the University of Oklahoma's football stadium. I was combining Oklahoma with Florida for some reason." And Crystal said, "I saw him do an amazing improv performance. Ben Folds, amazing. Yeah, he's so good." It was just really especially because he does a lot of like crowd involvement, and he'll be like, people on this side say oh, and people on this side say ah, or something. I don't know, but and like he was like oh, and like would have everyone like you felt like you were in like if you were in the choir, like you had like he was directing you. It was so great. But the sound was just incredible of like hundreds of strangers matching and singing, together. Let's see, on Facebook Live, Erin said, "Hiya, doers, drinkers, and music makers." She also saw New Kids on the Block. And Eric wants to know if we're talking boy bands. We're talking what concerts have you been to? But Mom, you have one really big one that like not a lot of people can say they've been to. So what is that one? Could you share with everyone, please? Actually, I think there's two. She's sharing one she took us to at this point. Crisscross, New Kids on the Block. I don't want to steal her thunder and just say what they were. She just wrote Crisscross again. No, you, when you were younger and you went to see concerts without children, what did you see? Eric, do you have a favorite concert?
I'm surprised no one said Backstreet Boys.
Well, that's because obviously NSYNC is better.
Well, obviously, but
yes, Mom, really big. Am I making this up? Did you not see these people that I'm thinking you saw in concert? Jamie, have you been to any concerts that you liked?
That was one of my favorite things to do growing up, was going to concerts. So I've been to tons. Never Backstreet or NSYNC though.
Yes, Billy Joel, she said, my mom. Didn't you see? Yeah, Michael Jackson. She saw Michael Jackson in concert. I'm like, could you please just say it? Am I making this up? Like, am I not remembering? Like, one of like, I can't even count how many people. Like, you're like the only one I know that's seen him in concert. She also saw Peter Frampton. Eric has seen Beastie Boys at Lollapalooza.
Nice.
Or maybe and Lollapalooza. I'm not really sure which one, but. Well, we have quite the array. It's interesting. No one said like any major women like Beyonce or Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston. Like no one's been to any of those. Like I feel like all of those would have been like amazing.
Janet.
You saw Madonna? Janet, did you see them?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that would be so incredible.
I saw Pink. Does that count?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Pink's awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen Hayley Williams, like Paramore. Like a lot of times.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I love her. She's amazing live. And I've also seen Fall Out Boy. Florence and the Machine, she's really amazing.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I saw I didn't know who she was, but when I went to one of the Weezer concerts, I saw there was like a few different bands playing. Oh, so I saw what's the Giant? You know what I'm talking about? I forgot that I liked a lot of their songs and now I can't remember their name, but they actually were really good. We Might Be Giants. But Bishop Briggs, that's where I encountered Bishop Briggs, and my goodness, she is amazing. I don't know, she probably was on some drugs because like the level of energy that she brought to that stage, but it was like, wow, her voice is incredible, and she was just like running all around the stage. It was really great.
I do have a person I went to see their concert and I was blown away and I love it. And I wish she was more mainstream. She had some really good songs that were really popular. And she just had a baby. I know this because I follow her on Instagram, but her name is ZZ Ward. I love her music. Like I can listen to her whole album and just sing her songs and with her and just like completely like just have fun just listening to her. But she came to the Norva here in Norfolk, Virginia, and had a concert. And I just love listening to her.
That's awesome. I'll
Especially-
have to look her up.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
My mom is still listing off concerts. She's apparently very cultured. She's also seen Fleetwood Mac,
Ooh,
Genesis, Counting Crows, all the good
Kiss.
ones.
I
Yeah.
forgot about Kiss. You can't forget. I mean, if you have never seen Kiss in concert, it's a fun concert.
I feel
And
like
now
it would be
I totally
dangerous.
lost some hearing at the end. But
Yeah. Mm. Eric also saw Pearl Jam and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Are these different Lollapaloozas, or is that the only concert you've been to is Lollapalooza one time, Eric? Oh, Aerosmith was my mom's first concert.
that's still a good concert.
I can't remember. Did you go, Mom? Did you go see Bon Jovi when he was touring like later? He did that one tour. Did anyone see that one where it was like, I don't know, for me?
2010. I was
Yeah.
pregnant. I saw that one.
Oh, you did go to it?
Yeah,
Geez, Jamie, you were really like,
really did like concerts. My favorite were probably Gwen Stefani's one of my faves, and oh, I just lost their names. The Three Sisters. They're more on the country end.
the
Well,
Dixie
the
Chicks,
Dixie
but
Chicks.
now
Yeah.
they don't, they're
Oh,
not the
Dixie
Dixie
Chicks.
Chicks
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
They're like amazing live.
My wife absolutely loves them. Absolutely, like that's like one of her bands that she went to.
That's my road trip CD for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw No Doubt. I'm wondering, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that was when she was still with the dude. What's that band, the guy she dated? Remember?
Gavin Bush.
Yeah, Gavin. I think Bush was, I think they were on tour together, but I could be
Mhm.
making that up. Sometimes I have memories and they're not real.
Same.
Brenda said, I used to love going to Warped Tour, but I only went twice and then they canceled the event completely. Oh, oh, Eric's first concert was Huey Lewis and the News. My dad apparently thought Bon Jovi was a boy toy, and so he hated him. Lots of concerts. Oh, and the number of Battle of the Bands that I went to, because my brother and all of his friends had their own bands. So at grunge bars in Cleveland or around that area, oh my gosh. Talk about like people screaming into the microphone. Not good. But anyway. All right. Well, it is 7:53 and we have to get on my weekly meeting at 8 tomorrow. Just as an announcement for the Do Better Collective, we have our next difficult discussions and Joe will actually be joining us. So it's Joe and Vince. I need to make a post about it hopefully tonight, but we're doing Where Have All the White Men Gone? So we're going to be talking about white men and diversity, equity, and inclusion. So that won't be difficult at all. We really appreciate Joe and Vince volunteering to have that conversation with us. Stephanie Bolden will hopefully be joining me, but she also is having some allergy difficulties. So she may not, but it might just be me. So hopefully you all can join us for that. We'll be on Facebook Live on the Do Better Collective at 8 p.m. And if you're joining for the weekly meeting, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Bye,
Thanks
everyone.
for sharing all your concerts with us, everyone. That was fun. Bye.